Federal student loan payments are set to resume in October. Experts say scammers are already targeting people trying to save their money. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze tells us how to spot the scams and how to protect yourself.
Hi, this is Sarah. I'm following up regarding your eligibility for a student loan forgiveness program.
This morning, with the 3-year pause on federal student loan payments set to end next month, scams promising debt relief are surging.
It looks like your application is incomplete and needs to be submitted before the end of the forbearance deadline. It's urgent that you return my call to complete your application prior to when payments resume.
The FTC warns scammers are calling, texting, and emailing borrowers, falsely claiming their student loan debt can be reduced or canceled altogether for a fee.
They'll tell you they can get forgiveness in a shorter amount of time than might be available, that your payments are going toward your student loans. They might claim to be part of the Department of Education.
But it turns out those programs or the forgiveness is fake. It doesn't exist.
That's typically the case.
I'm calling about your federal student loan that is now showing possibly qualified for the loan forgiveness program. And this is through the Department of Education, so this program is government funded.
As reported by our station WTVD, robocall tracking company Transaction Network Services says it's monitoring about 100,000 of these student loan spam calls every week.
We've seen a big uptick in the last 3 weeks. Probably we've seen more calls in the last 3 weeks than we have in the last 3 months.
Some big red flags, scammers asking you to pay up front for their debt relief services, or unknown calls and texts asking for your personal information, like your federal student aid or FSA login.
And you want to treat your FSA ID like your social security number. You want to keep that to yourself. You don't want to give that out.
The FTC says if you do have questions about your student loan payments, your best bet is to reach out directly to your loan servicer. If you don't know who that is, you can find that information free of charge on studentaid.gov. And finally, if you get one of those spam calls, hang up before you give away any personal information. Better yet, don't answer the call at all. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Los Angeles.